they established a colony, and this place was named after literal Amazons. Her name was Ephesus, which means bee, honeybee. Yes. As I was telling you yesterday, ancient Turkey had got her own civilizations. But later, Greek people, others came to coastal parts of ancient Turkey, and they also settled here. In about 6th century BC, because of the big Doric invasion coming from north into the inside of the mainland Greece, Greek people started moving. Where we are looks like a theater, but remember what I told you yesterday back in church. This is too small to be able to be a theater for Ephesus. 10% of the population, more or less, gives you the capacity for theater. If the population was officially 250,000, capacity must be at least 25,000. So this is really tiny place. See, this area is the original part, marble part, but the other part reconstructed. Okay, there was a roof covering this area, and this was the stage place. And there is an old castle area here. And this was the Parliament House under Greek rule. Later, it became a place like municipality because Roman Empire was ruling all cities. Okay, some of them were autonomous, some were not. So, yes, this is our city parliament. If you like.
1, 2, 3. Edwina, where's your camera? This is a classic. I'm just thinking how this will be a Facebook profile.
Great.
Thank you. Guys,
It was established in the United States, right? They were thinking of a good name for their shoes. They said, Nike, she was goddess of all athletic sports. It must be a nice name for our shoes. They found the name. Then they created this out of her depictions. Wow. Yes, Nike. Believe or not, I haven't seen These are not the original friezes. Original ones are in museum today. Okay? On the left hand side, you are going to see a guy riding a horse and chasing a wild boar. Do you remember this story? Yes. If you look, come close at this side and look up here, you are going to see all ladies lined up. One of the breast, gone, cut off. These are Amazons, easier. Okay? So many inscriptions, writings they left in the city. We will see a couple of them soon on the right hand side. Where she was depicted with her body. She was beheaded. Remember we saw Medusa in the underground cistern, and then her head was used to keep evil away. Because when you look at Medusa, she turns into stone. But they later modified this tradition. If you have a bad will in your heart, if you look at Medusa, she turns into stone. We still use blue eye of Medusa today. And this was the temple of Emperor Hadrian, an imperial cult. Okay, remember Necros we mentioned yesterday? And we see these, yes, what we touch now, testicles of a bull. Yes, it didn't feel. But yes, these were the symbols of fertility. Yes, so we depicted them here. Temple of Hadrian. Same Hadrian. Hadrian's wall?
Yep.
Same guy. We have a meeting appointment, say 12 o'clock. Okay? You are all here except for me. I come here 15 minutes after a slave of mine or a wife of mine comes here. Why?
Warm up toilets.
Yes, marble is cold for me. I come here, I see a guy collecting entrance fee like we do today. And then I see two more guys here. One is playing flute, the other one is playing drum. Why? To cover the undesired noises coming from people. There's a beautiful pool in the middle for nice smelling flowers. You know why? Yes. You come here. Jesus. They brought them together and they re-erected this beautiful library. It's almost 90-95% original materials. The rest are non-original materials. But it's enough to give us an idea about the glory, about the magnificence of this city. There are 4 statues on the facade of the library. These are the 4 major elements, like the first one, Sophia, wisdom, and the others, all the Greek philosophy.
Let's see, Megan, let's pose. If you're going to pose, let's pose.
Hey, I wanted to pose with you.
There it is. That's what it's all about. She is the head. The beauty of statue.
They put all these seating platforms on it, and here is the orchestral area. See, there's a canal here for water. When you use water, you get a better acoustic. And if you have a harbor, if you face your theater towards the harbor, you use the wind for better acoustic. There was a 3-story stage building here, which vanished. It was much more spectacular than the library we saw. Okay. This place was seen on very important events in the history. For example, St. Paul. He was a native to ancient Turkey, Tarsus, right? Somewhere close to Antalya in Turkey. And he came here, he preached here, but as Bible says, he was protested by silver maker Demetrius, and he had to flee here. He came back here later, and so on. Even today, people use this theater.
On the last side, it's not us.
Christian symbol.
I take it when I'm walking.
Tradition, the Mary lived here in Ephesus. There she is.
I'm going to see Mary's church and her house.
And she apparently died in the mountains here.
Come, join me.
And apparently they've had ecumenical councils.
Hey, Greg, come down here.
And that this church has been named Church of the Virgin Mary.
Okay, stand on the edge then.
No, no picture. Just take a picture of it.
Well, I want you.
Prado's not made in Switzerland.
Send shout out to